Good morning, friends. In the last lectures, we studied the problems related with the composite bars. So today we are going to see this article is the temperature stresses and strains. So what is mean about the temperature stresses and how the strains induced in the materials. So because of the change of the temperatures, so water may be the temperature may be increase or temperature may be decrease, and if we are allow free to expansions, so then there is no any. Suppose this material is having length 100 mm and initial temperature is 30 degrees centigrade, and we increase temperature 130 degrees centigrade. So here's delta T equal to 100 degrees centigrade. Because of the 100 degrees centigrade, these materials expand. Suppose this expand delta L equal to 1 mm. Suppose this is 10 mm. Suppose we allow this free expansions, so then means this is equal to alpha TL. So alpha is the coefficient of expansion, T change in temperature, and L is the length of component. So if we free expansions, so that times there is no any stresses induced and this material will expand. That times there is no any stresses induced. But suppose this expansions is prevented. So this expansions, if this is 1 mm and this fixed end, so this end is also fixed. So this expansions prevented by 1 mm. So that's why we can say, because this is 100 and this is 0 point or this is 1 mm, and because of the here suppose we apply this force, this is 1 mm, so that's because of the applying force. So this is again 100 mm, and this is 100. So this is because of the this is B, this is C, and this is D. Now this expansions prevented because of the delta T equal to 100 degrees centigrade. So because of the compression stress, means yes. So assume this is the force applied and this 1 mm is compressed. So according to that, temperature stress is induced in the component. So try to understand, if suppose one end fixed and other end also fixed, means there is no any free expansions, there is no any, we are allowing free expansions. So that times means that expansion is prevented, then and then only temperature stress is induced. Otherwise, if we are allowing this free expansions, that time there is no any temperature stress is induced. This is clear? So that's why delta L equal to alpha TL. So we can write change in length equal to delta L equal to alpha TL, original length equal to L. So that's why temperature strain equal to temperature strain equal to, as you know, delta L by L. So this alpha TL divided by L. So this L will get cancelled and this is alpha T. So this is temperature strain. As you know, temperature stress divided by temperature strain equal to Young's modulus. So that's why temperature stress equal to, so what we can write, E into strain, and strain equal to alpha T E. So this is temperature stress equal to. So note, this is the temperature stress and temperature strain equal to, this is called temperature strain. So try to understand this. Suppose expansions partially prevented. Suppose alpha TL equal to 1 mm and expansion prevented is 0.5 mm. So that's why expansion allowed 1 minus 0.5 mm's. So that's why here's alpha TL means delta L equal to alpha T L minus this 0.5 allowed so this is expansion prevented. So here's strain equal to temperature strain equal to expansion prevented divided by original length. So here we can write formula alpha TL minus, suppose this is delta and this is original length. So this delta is expansion allow so this is means try to understand this. Suppose this is and this gap is 0.5 mm. So this is nothing but delta and this is L equal to 100 mm. This is 0.5 mm. So this is expansion allow. So this is equal to expansion allowed equal to 0.5 mm. Suppose delta equal to alpha t equal to 1 mm and delta equal to 0.2 mm. Then temperature strain equal to expansion prevented divided by original length. So this is equal to alpha TL minus delta divided by L. So alpha TL, this is suppose 1 mm, this is 0.2 and this is L equal to 100. Then this is 0.8 divided by 100. So this 0.8 is means what it indicates. So this is expansion prevent divided by original length. So try to understand this temperature strain equal to. Now I think this is clear. So what is meaning of the temperature stress? So temperature stress equal to divided by temperature strain equal to basic formula E. So temperature stress equal to, this is E and temperature stress equal to, this is, because same we can write alpha T or alpha T E. So this is temperature stress. So we'll first start simple problems related with the temperature stresses. So you should familiar with the problems. So that's why please note down today's first problem: a rod one meter length is rigidly fixed at ends. Determine the magnitude and nature of the stress, developed in the rod if it is heated through (30°C). Take E equal to 8 into 10 to the power 4 Newton per mm squares and alpha equal to 22 into 10 to the power minus 6 per degree centigrade. See, a rod of the 1 meter length is rigidly fixed at ends, determine the magnitude and nature of the stress. So here's, suppose this is fixed end and this length is 1000 mm. This end is prevented. So because of the length prevented, this is equal to L. So that's why temperature stress equal to, what is formula? Alpha T into E. Alpha equal to 22 into 10 to the power minus 6. T, change in temperatures. Delta T, this is 30 degrees centigrade. This is change in temperature. This is not initial temperature. So initial temperature, water may be 30 degrees centigrade or 50 degrees centigrade, rise above the temperatures. So this is the rise of temperature, heated through 30 degrees centigrade. So this is delta T equal to. So that's why this is 30 and this is 8 into 10 to the power 4. So same can we write, this is 22 10 to the power minus 4 into 30 into 8 into 10 to the power 4. So this will get cancelled and remaining product 0.22 multiplied by 30 multiplied by 8. So this temperature stress equal to, I got 52.8 megapascals and nature of the stress is compressive. Why this is compressive? Because this is not allowing. So this is compressed. So that's why this nature of the stress we can call as a compressive. Similarly, temperature strain equal to, what is formula? Alpha T into T. So this 22 into so this is your expected answers. Temperature stress equal to 52.8 megapascal. And this nature of the stress is compressive. So here you can write expansion is prevented so compressive stresses induce. So you understand why this is a compressive stress. Note down next problems. A steel rod 2 meter long. Now in the previous 1 meter long, this is 2 meter long, is at a temperature, initial temperature given is at a temperature of 20 degrees centigrade. At a 20 degree centigrade, find the free expansion of the rod when the temperature is raised to 65 degrees centigrade. Find the magnitude and nature of temperature stresses and strain heat expansion is completely prevented. Take E equal to 2 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per m squares and alpha equal to 12 into 10 to the power minus 6 per degree centigrade. So first bit here, this is find the free expansion. Find the free expansions. Free expansion. So here is this length 2000 mm. What is this? Delta L equal to. So first delta L equal to alpha TL. So alpha equal to 12 into 10 to the power minus 6 is temperature above the 20 degree centigrade. 5 in the, so this is the 65. So delta T equal to final temperature minus initial temperature. So this is final temperature 65 degrees centigrade minus initial temperatures 20 degrees centigrade. So this is 45 degrees centigrade. And this length equal to 2000 mm. So delta L equal to this is equal to 1.08 mm pre-expansions. So this is your required first bit. Now nature of the temperature stress. Thermal stress equal to thermal stress or temperature stress equal to, what is formula? Alpha T. Now here's E. This is 12 into E equal to 2 into 10 to the power 5. So same equations can we write? So that's why this is 10 to the power minus 5 and 10 to the power 5. This will get cancelled. Now this is 90 into 1.2. 1.08 or 108 mega pascals, and nature of the stress is compression. Find the magnitude and nature of the temperature, stress and strains. So strains equal to stress divided by E. So this is 108 divided by 2 into 10 to the power 5. Since strain equal to, what is formula? E into stress. This is formula. So that's why this is equal to 5.4 into 10 to the power minus 4, and there is no any unit. Here's this expansion. This is 2 meter, and this expansions also prevent. Previously this is first case and this is second case. So that's why this temperature stress is induced. A steel pipe is 30 mm in length. Sorry. So 30 mm length. This is given, water may be at a temperature of 15 degree centigrade, otherwise we'll increase. This is 300 mm. If the temperature is increased by 170 degree centigrade, calculate the final length. If this increase in length is totally prevented, find the stresses produced in the pipe take E equal to 200 gigapascal and alpha equal to 11 into 10 to the power minus per degree centigrade. So in this case, suppose this is a pipe. So what will be its diameter? So this is delta L, and this length equal to 300 mm. This one end is fixed. So that's why first we'll calculate the final length. So final length equal to, what is formula? Original length plus increase in length. So original length 300 mm and increase in length delta L, and this is alpha T L. So alpha equal to, this is given 11 into 10 to the power minus 6. Temperatures, here this is initial temperature 15 degrees centigrade, and after this is a rise. So that's why we can consider 170 minus 15, because this is final temperature and this is initial temperature. So net rise in temperatures delta T equal to, this is 100 minus 15, and length equal to 300. This is final length equal to. So this is equal to, so we can write this is mm. final length equal to. So if this prevented, so this is find. So that's why temperature stress equal to, because now, so this delta L equal to 0.5115. Now so this is prevented. So that's why this is second condition. Alpha T E 11 into 10 to the power minus 6, temperatures 155, E equal to 2 into 200 gigapascals. So that's why 200 multiplied by 10 to the power 3. This is equal to 341 megapascals, and nature of the stress is compressive only. So now to next problems. A bronze bar so in the previously pipe, now this is bar, solid, 3 meter long, with cross sectional area of 320 mm squares is placed between two rigid walls as shown in figure. At a temperature of minus 20 degrees centigrade. The gap is delta equal to 2.5 mm. Find the temperature at which the compressive stress in the bar will be 35 youths had 80 gigapascal. So in these problems, what is given? A cross-sectional area of so I think there is no any necessary about the area. This is 2.5 mm and this is equal to 3000 mm. So here's temperature, strain equal to, what is formula? Expansion prevented divided by original length. So that's why here's expansion prevented alpha TL here's we write expansion free expansion minus expansion prevented divided by original length. So temperature strain equal to free expansions alpha TL minus, so this is prevented this is permitted, this is not, this is permitted. Right? Now temperature stress equal to alpha into E. So that's why now alpha equal to 18 10 to the power minus 6 now at the temperatures their temperature is to be find out. So this is so we'll calculate this temperature. After that we'll see what happens. Length 3 meter. This is 2.5. Length equal to 3000 and this temperature stage this is given 35. So that's why 35 into 3000 E equal to 80 gigapascals. So by solving these equations, 35 into 3 divided by 80 plus 2.5 divided by 3000 divided by 18 divided by, so T equal to 70.60. So that's why a rise in temperature equal to T minus initial temperature 70 minus initial temperature is minus 20. So rise of the temperatures. Find the temperature at which compressive stress in the bar will be. So actually expected answer is this, but this is actually a rise above the temperature, a rise in temperature. So I'll take this is last problems. So after that, deep run problems means temperature stays in composite materials. We will see in the next class. Figure shows a copper rod AB of length 600 mm when the temperatures of the rod is 25 degrees centigrade. The gap of BC is 0.6 mm. This given figure uh, 600 mm So first bit temperature stress equal to thermal stresses. So here this gap is prevented 0.6 mm. So according to that, so here thermal stress. So here's the bigger rod. When the temperature of the rod is, the gap is BC, determine. This is equal to 0 because yes, a rise in temperature is not mentioned in problems. In given data, so we assume there is no rise of temperature, means no thermal stress. The temperature at which the gap is close. So that's why delta EL equal to, and if this gap is 0.6 mm, so means close, means we have to allow this delta EL equal to only 0.6 mm. Then this gap will be close. And if we are allowing this is 0.5 mm, so this gap will not be close. And if we are allowing this is 0.7 mm, so means yes, the thermal stresses induced, that is the compressive stress, because 0.1 mm. So that's why delta EL equal to 0.6 alpha minus 6 this is equal to 62.5 degree centigrade. The temperature at which the gap is closed. So that's why the temperature at which gap is closed equal to initial temperatures (25 degrees centigrade). 25 plus 62.5, 87.5 degree centigrade. So this is your second answer. Now stress and strain. So stress, third bit, equal to alpha T E when its temperature is 100 degrees centigrade. So I think rise in temperature is equal to 75 degrees centigrade. So first we will calculate strain equal to alpha T L minus delta L divided by L. Alpha equal to 16 into and this delta equal to 0.6. So first 16 into 10 to the power minus 6 multiplied by 75 multiplied by 600 minus 0.6 divided by 600. E equal to 100 into 10 to the power 3. This is equal to, and nature of the stress is compressive. So I think these problems are sufficient for the single materials, means for when the material is the mono materials, means that may be copper materials, steel materials, brass materials, etc. But when the materials is composite materials, means combinations of the more than one materials, and if the rise of the temperature or if the decreasing of the temperatures, what is the effect of that on the material, that we'll see in the next class. So that is the temperature stresses which is induced in the composite materials. So next type of the problems we'll see in the next class. So that's why today I'll stop here and we'll continue problems about the or theory about the composite bars when the rise of the temperatures we'll see in the next class. So that's why today I stop here and we'll continue the remaining portions about the temperature stresses in the next class. Thank you.